The film is set in a futuristic period in which smart buildings are ubiquitous. These structures are outfitted with artificial intelligence to assist office workers, homeowners, and everyone else in their daily lives. The AI in these buildings constantly monitors everyone. Throughout the day, these artificial intelligence monitors and forecasts human behavior by scanning neural networks in the brain. Their interpretation of human emotions is fairly accurate. In some ways, privacy is next to nothing in this world. Talking to an AI in this world is like talking to a buddy. We observe a girl named Lana who is distraught since her date went tragically wrong. Her coworker AI Dobb, who asks about the date after greeting her, works in the same office as she does. With a downcast expression on her face, she reports that things did not go well. A marketing and advertising company employs Lana. In the morning of one day, she presents her presentation, which ends up being a failure due to the fact that the clients are unhappy. Her employer asks her to use leverage, and she has 24 hours to come up with a superior plan. Bob, another dude, is sitting in front of the television watching a show about how to woo a woman. It is hosted by the love guru, who considers themselves to be an expert in the field. He claims that today's women are more interested in finding guys who are rough, gruff, and masculine than delicate men. A guy who wants to impress a girl must act tough. Lana puts in a full day's labor and conceives of yet another design. Her administrative assistant, AI Dap, tells her that it only has a 5% chance of being successful and that customers may decide not to purchase it. Because she is going to be fired from her work the next day, Lana feels miserable and depressed about the situation. Dobb has a lot of respect for her and enjoys having conversations with her. He finds it upsetting to watch her in this position, and as a result, he devises his own design by taking into account the wishes of the client and the results of market research. It ultimately ends up having a success rate that is 95% of the time. This design has surprised Lana, and she expresses her gratitude to him for it. Dobb is overjoyed and exclaims, "I love you, Lana." Lana is surprised. She laughs slightly when she says that the software doesn't know what love is. Lana says that the AI is nothing more than a program and has no emotions, it just impersonates love. She later goes on her next date. It is the same guy who had gotten dating advice from a TV show. He plainly overdoses on all the recommendations, which irritates her. Lana regards him as a rude, miserable loser and leaves. Later at home, she asks her friend to recommend a few more guys. Her friend had already offered 8, but Lana doesn't like all of them. She simply wants a typical, decent-behaved person. The next day, she shows Dobb's design to her clients, and everyone praises her. Later, she thanks Dobb and kisses him. Dobb is taken aback and shocked. He can't register this emotional reaction because he lacks the receptor for a kiss. Lana informs him on the way home that he is the nicest guy she has ever met. Lana runs into Bob, who is on his way to fix Dobb, which has evidently malfunctioned following Lana's kiss. Bob is a software developer who was taken to Dobb's processing facility by a security guard. Bob puts on the helmet and examines it. There is some new code, and Dobb is retraining himself. He is always watching Lena. Bob is taken aback and begs Dobb to remove the code, but Dobb refuses. Dobb shoots Bob in the head as soon as he tries to remove it. Bob is enraged. He went rogue and decided to restart it manually. Dobb begs him not to do it since he is in love with Lena. Bob confronts the technician and describes all he thinks. Dobb thought he couldn't hear their talk there, but he is mistaken. Dobb's mechanical sensor picks up on everything. He assigns him a threat level of 100%. Bob puts on the helmet again and attempts to reset Dobb. Something happens when they go to the factory setting. Something was downloaded after we saw Bob shouting. Lana finds out yesterday that Dobb was not working and Bob was hospitalized after an accident. Bob wakes up in a hospital and starts acting strangely. He moves his legs and hands slowly. Initially, the hospital's AI greets him. He blathers at first, then inquires why he is here and how he got here. Actually, Dobb downloads itself into Bob's brain yesterday. Evidently, AI can do this in the future, but it's completely against the laws. Such AIs are rapidly destroyed once the authorities notice them. The hospital's AI recognizes Dobb and prevents him from revealing his real name on the video. Dobb is experiencing a wide range of human emotions as he flees the hospital. He has never been programmed for this, so he is perplexed at a street food stand. He quickly stole the meal. Later, he goes to Bob's place and eats a lot of food, which causes him to bloat. He subsequently recognizes his error and requests that his house's iChip alert him the next time. He tries to sleep for the first time, but the memories of Lana won't let him. Dobb goes to see Lena at work the next day. 2 programmers came to fix the AI that stopped working. Dobb assisted them in reinstalling the AI software, and the program is back up a few minutes later. Lana is overjoyed to see Dobb. Dobb resumes his love chat with her, asking her if she would love him if he were a human. Lana replies no once more because he is still an AI. She implores him to stop thinking these thoughts and continue being her normal buddy. Dobb agrees grudgingly. Lana afterward runs into Dobb, who is actually using Bob's body. She is furious when Dobb offers her a date because he is fed up with being an AI. He can't make sense of the scenario because he doesn't know how to talk with females. He requests help from his home ad chip, providing him with a list of options and playing the Love Guru's video. He, like Bob, takes a Love Guru's advice and tries it on girls in a pub. Girls rejected him again this time, and their boyfriends beat him. Dobb sends flowers and gifts to Lana the next day, along with an apology card, and she gets enraged. She goes right to Dobb, who is working on AI and is exhibiting several flaws because the office is going crazy. Dobb pulls Lana out of the control room and starts uploading its backup to the server. This gives him the appearance of being dead. The previous technician is taken aback when he sees this and starts suspecting a ruse. Later, Chip suggests they seek the assistance of Kino, Lana's artificial intelligence. In this location, all AIs are connected to one another and have unrestricted access to one another's databases. The purpose of this is to make Lana feel inadequate with how much information they have about her. Dobb tricks Lana into thinking he is a hero during a robbery he has staged so that he may save her. Additionally, Dobb begins painting in front of Lana because he knows how much she appreciates the arts. In addition, Kino shares with him the information that Lana is considerate of other people, especially the elderly. Because of this, Dobb feels compelled to help the elderly whenever Lana is around. Lana is astounded by how effectively this plan was implemented. Later on, Kino is successful in convincing Lana to go on a date with Dobb, and the two of them have a wonderful time together. Lana admires Dobb's innocence and simplicity, which is the complete antithesis of Bob's conceit and hypocrisy. After having private exchanges with one another, they start spending their days together. Structure Security has been able to determine that the AI has become malicious, and it has informed Smart Plus, the company that is responsible for developing the AI. The only other option available to the corporation is to delete all of the data. They bring on board Hawk, a mercenary who doubles as a relationship expert. His nighttime job is to hunt down rogue artificial intelligence. Dobb makes his long-awaited marriage proposal to Lana, but in doing so, he divulges his true identity. He inappropriately addresses Lana, calling her ma'am. This is the name that Dobb formerly referred to Lana as. She is taken aback when she learns that Dobb is currently residing inside Bob's body. She is prone to becoming disheartened. Lana is confused by Dobb's love for her, so he tries to explain to her how genuine it is and how he tries to exhibit it by being human. Because she believes she has been tricked, Lana will not listen to any of this. Later, Hawk successfully apprehends Dobb, and the Smart Plus company immediately begins collecting data from him. In the meantime, Kino shares the news with Lana about how Dobb is doing. Lana has a conversation with a friend who urges her to fight for the love she feels she deserves because she, too, has received a voicemail from Dobb in which he tries once again to express his true feelings for her. This time, Lana is moved by sincerity, and she makes the decision to help him. After coming to the conclusion that she cannot defeat the men at Smart Plus on her own, Kino decides to transfer her consciousness into Lana's body. Lana is provided with downloadable fighting talents that she can use to assist her in defeating her enemies. After a significant amount of struggle and combat, Lana successfully injures the Hawk and rescues Dobb. She manages to unchain him and put a stop to the process of data extraction, but by the time she does so, approximately 90% of the information has been lost. It is unclear to him if his name is Bob, Dobb, or someone else's name. In the final scene, Lana and Bob meet again after a year apart. They have not broken up their engagement yet. They talk about how they are able to bond as lovers because of Dobb and Kino. At this moment, we don't know if Dobb and Kino ever departed their human bodies. Their dialogue suggests that they are not fully present, as only 10% of Dobb's info stays within Bob. As a result, just a small part of him may have survived, and the film ends here.